welcome back to another video. I'm Camster95 or Cameron. Today I'm going to be doing the messy BJD tag because your girl's messy, I feel like anyway. But yeah, I saw someone else do it, another video. I think her name is Ledley Day, but great channel, check her out. She's fabulous, love her. But so I was like, cool, I can do that. So here we are. So the first question is list the ways you are, well, it's not really a question. The first one is list the ways you are messy in this hobby. I feel like I can be messy with how I put things away. Like if I am getting Lorna ready for a meet or something, or Solis doesn't really change outfits, but like if I like take him apart to do like a body blushing or something, like he gets a little everywhere and then I have to like to struggle put him back together because instead of like putting his pieces parts like in a very specific place, they get everywhere. It's a mess. But yeah, and Lorna's clothes, like if I'm like getting ready for a meet or something, like I will not put them away until like maybe when I get home, and then like maybe I'll live with it for a few days and then I'll be like, I'm tired of that, and then I'll finally clean it. But yeah, it's a process. Okay, so the second one is, what do you find the hardest to keep tidy? I think props are the hardest to keep tidy, because like tidy, not tiny, they're all tiny though. Props for me are the hardest to keep tidy because like I don't like to just throw everything into like a box and be like, this is my prop box, because then like you can't find shit later. But that's kind of what you have to do with props, because you can't have like a box for every prop type. I guess you could, but it'd be a lot of boxes. So right, I'm still trying to figure out a way to organize my props better. Right now they're just all in a box and it's a headache whenever I try to find something. Alright, question number 3. How do you store your BJD clothes, props, etc.? Please share what you do and offer any tips. Well, it's not a great storage system. They literally all just live in this little like box I found at like Walmart, and like it's just all shoved where it can fit. Like eventually, like right now I'm working on a little Dollarama for Lorna, and literally on the outside of it I went to the hardware store and bought like a drawer handle and I screwed it on the side, and I'm gonna make like little hangers, and that's where I'm gonna hang her clothes, and that should hopefully free up space in my little thing for other things, because Lorna has like not a lot of clothes, but she has the most clothes out of my dolls. But yeah, right now everything just lives in like these little boxes. Like I'll show you what I mean by like things just kind of live all together. Like here's like this little like light I got that's super cute, little cactus light, but like it lives with like her art stuff, which also like, I don't know, lives with her like shampoo and conditioner. It's just all in there. And then like, yeah, just like her clothes are everywhere. Like I have candles up here, because candles, I guess. A tissue box just in its own, like I could put that with other stuff. Then like, God, it's everywhere. I will say, I do have a nice little bag for my eyes. Classic eye bag. Yeah, it's a mess. There's a lot going on. I'm gonna put that back. And then there's like, the shoes literally just live on top. Like she's got like 2 pairs of shoes. They live like just literally on top of that thing. I don't even worry about it. I'm like, we're not at that issue yet. Alright, number 4. Okay, we're in 4. Do you have your dolls all on display? If yes, do they have a permanent space or do you move them around? I do have them out on display. I have this like little, oh god, that's another thing. Yeah, I just have like a box full of like craft boxes. But yeah, I have like this little like 3 craft drawer box that I kind of just put shit in. And they live on top of it. Like they just sit there and like stare at me while I sleep. This is like kind of a temporary home for them. like I've mentioned in the previous videos, like I'm gonna be moving soon, and when I do that, I do want to make like a little craft area. Like I want to get a craft desk. I want to have like a little area. That's where I'll film. That's where they'll live. Like blah blah blah. It'll be in the guest room. It won't like be like in my sleeping space, because too many spaces in one area is not the greatest thing. But yeah, so this is kind of a temporary space. I'll put a picture of like where they sit right there, because I don't feel like picking up the camera and like flipping it and being like, this is where they live, because it's right next to me, but we'll add that in. But yeah, so it's like, it's kind of a temporary space, but their more permanent one isn't gonna be till like after March, so more into like the April month, because I have to order shit. Oh well. Alrighty. Question number 5. Have you ever bought something for your dolls and it ended up with a different purpose? Kinda, because that drawer I bought was specifically for clothes. Like, I was like, cool, I can put all their clothes in here. And then it ended up becoming a dump space for props as well. So, like, kinda, sorta, a little bit. But, it's still kind of doing its original function. It also stores clothes, just also props as well. And then eventually, once I get Lorna's clothes all hung up on her diorama, it'll just be for props at that point. And I'll have to figure out a different way to store my props because I don't like it, but future problem. But yeah, it's not the worst switcheroo I've ever done with a hobby, but yeah, worst one in this hobby specifically. Alright, question number 6. Yeah. Is there anything that you are working on at the moment that is taking up more space than it should? Not at the moment. If you guys had, if you guys had asked me, if I had read that question like a month ago maybe, but I was in the process of working on Lorna's diorama, which Lorna's diorama is a giant lantern that I'm just kind of repurposing to like be like a little room for her. It's not gonna be anything big, but I had to like completely take it apart so I could like paint it. So I had to take all the glass panels out, I had to take the door off, I had to take the lid off, and like it got everywhere. And I was like doing this on the coffee table in the living room because I didn't have another space to do it on. So I just kind of like exploded on the coffee table for like a month straight, because like, you know, your girl works full time, so I have like maybe 2 days off. I work customer service, so they're never the same days off. So like just like 2 days a week here or there, I would be able to work on it a little bit and kind of get things moving. And then I had to like order things and wait for them to come in. I didn't want to put it together while I waited for something, so it would just sit there, because Amazon is quick. So it was only be like 2 days, it's fine. But yeah, working on Laura's diorama was definitely like, I'm still working on it, but in the process of doing like the meat of the changes, I guess, like all the painting, putting wallpaper on the little planks of wood, not wood, window panes, that's what they are. Like putting the wallpaper on the window panes and stuff, like having to wait for the wallpaper to come in, like that took up a lot of time, and it was just everywhere. Like God forbid we had people come over, that was like the worst thing. I had to like try to like scrounge like somewhere else. Like it would live in the office for a little bit too, which made my boyfriend not very happy. Alright, and then last but not least, question number 7. Is there anything you would love to do with your dolls but can't due to space? I mean, I would like for all my dolls to have their own little room, but I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I don't know if I have the patience to sit there and make like a shit ton of dioramas. Like those things get in depth, but like me doing Lorna's, I'll bring her in. She hasn't been in the video yet. Say hi, Lorna. But here she is. Lorna. But yeah, me doing hers was kind of like a let me see if I can do this like trial, and it's been a year, so we're getting there slowly but surely. Right now I still have to make like furniture, but that's a whole nother, I'll get there eventually. But yeah, I would like them all to have new diorama, like new areas to live. Like I have my new ring doll coming in sometime this millennia, hopefully, And I do want to make, because she's like a real tiny, she's like smaller than a USD, but not quite a Pookie Feet, I'm pretty sure. But I want to make her little lantern house to live in. 'Cause I don't know why, I just like looking at lanterns and being like, you can make that a little house. It doesn't have to be a lanterns, because lanterns are boring. All you need is some wallpaper and some flooring. But yeah, so that's what I did with Lorna. That's what I kind of want to do with her, but we'll see, because I don't really have a place to put that right now. I don't, like, maybe in my new house we'll have to see like where things end up going, where I end up kind of setting up. We'll have to figure that all out, but that is a current future problem. Alrighty, so with that is the end of the messy BJD tag. Maybe I'm not as messy as I thought I was. I just kind of throw the shit into a box, but I feel like a lot of people in this hobby do that because there's so much little things that you have to keep track of. But yeah, so I would love to see anyone else, you know, participate, make a video for this tag. It was really fun. If you don't feel like doing that, if you want to like maybe in the comments down below kind of say how you're messy in this hobby and like play along, because it's always fun to, you know, find friends in our messy ways. Alright guys, until next time, see you then.